All right, guys, Crescenta Turnipseed here, and I'm so excited. Me and James are having an off-record conversation, but welcome. We do this call every week, the Boss Empire Call, where we share how you can start a digital home-based business with an instant pay program. So I have here the wonderful James Famba. All right. And I was just talking to James about how I followed his journey online when I was like a struggling marketer. I used to take notes. And then now I'm so excited he's in our tribe. So I'm just like, ah! Okay, so anyways, James, why don't you start by telling us your story? Tell us about yourself.
All right. So first, to everybody that's here, I want to say welcome and what's up. And I'm so excited to be on your team with you, Shin, you know what I mean, in this. So I mean, it's really about you guys, anytime like it's about sharing a story, it's really about empowering you all because, we're all responsible. We all been through different things, but the end result that we want is to have time freedom and be in control. So, we just got to take responsibility, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the key things. But with me, like my journey started like 5 years ago, you know what I mean? And like I was just a regular person. I had dreams to, be a creator and do, creative things and music, art, all that stuff, share our creativity and just working regular 9 to 5s. And right before I really got online, I was working with children with developmental disabilities like Down syndrome, autism. My sister has Down syndrome too, and it's not a sob story, but it just shows like we all been through things because a lot of times when people get in the online space, they want to use their pain as an excuse, like, yo, this is what I'm going through. It has to work. And like, I remember feeling like that, like, yo, man, my this business better work, kind of power on me. Like, you better advertise your business if you want results, So,
yeah.
But, it was like I went through the ups and downs of, wanting to even get results. And just by staying committed, and really understanding that you can make it happen for yourself, I started to get results online. And so, I'm just happy that I was able to like inspire people and like right now it's shining. Yeah, I'm so excited to be a part of what you're doing right now too. So.
You breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. What about now?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's me. Hold on a second. I hear some feedback. I'm not. Okay, let me mute this person. I thought I muted everybody. All right, we good.
It's all good. I see like 22 participants. Wow, you lit.
Yeah, and they still coming in. It's more somebody just came in.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty much my journey. I'm a father. I'm married. I have one daughter. And the crazy thing is, like having a daughter, I kind of compare that to an online business and like even relationships because it's about commitment, like sometimes all relationships aren't always perfect. You're going to have your good days and bad days. But it's like, if my daughter doesn't do her homework, it's not like, oh, she doesn't work, I'm going to throw her away. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
If you work with her, it's like, if I work with her, she'll do better. Just like in business. Like, even if you're failing in your business now, if you take the proper action, you change them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
I'm here for anything you want to ask me.
I was just thinking, so like what made you decide, because one thing I know about James is that he's a smart, savvy business person, and before he aligns his name, his brand with anything, he does his homework. So what made you decide that you were going to partner with 25,000 That's what I want you to share with other people.
All right, so one right away, like I saw when first, I'm going to keep it 100. I saw when Shin was doing her thing and getting results, right? And the thing is, after being in the online space for a while, you understand what you actually have in front of you, right? So it's just like one of the questions that even comes up in the group where people don't understand the difference or what they're selling, right? Like, oh, we just joined, what are we selling? And they don't understand the concept of like digital products, Right. So even for like this example, like I have a book with me saying, I brought like the How to Win Friends and Influence People book, right? And it's just to show as an example for people, like this is a physical product. You know, this is right here. But the information is inside. It's the pages, you know. Right. And so when you join an online business and they say you have digital products, like right now, if you're in $25 one-up, you have like 40 plus videos of digital products in the inside to teach you how to do what you see us doing. You know what I mean? But most people, when they join a business, they're in such a rush to make money that they're like, nah, I watch the videos. And you're like, yeah, well, one of the like short videos is 5 minutes and you're already asking questions 2 minutes later. So how'd you do that? You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, just being honest, because it's like everybody can win, but you have to be honest with yourself too about your actions, you know, and like that's one of the things. But yeah, this program, the products are good. You know, the people in there, like if you see the group, people are giving their efforts to help, you know, and show the way. And the business model is simple, you know, it's simple and it works. And people want to change their life, you know, and it's not a get rich quick scheme, you know, but that instant pay business model can really help you, because like there's differences. There's some programs where you can earn a commission, but you have to wait till 2 weeks later to get it, right? So it's like if you're broke and you're hurting and you finally got a commission, you're like, whoo, now I just got to wait 2 more weeks broke, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus when you learn the skill, because it's the same skill anyway of getting traffic to your offer and following up. When you learn the skill, why not when you earn a commission, it's in your pocket right away where you can take care of something, you know what I mean? So that's one of the powerful things about this program. So yeah, I'm really excited about it.
So you hit on something, James, and that's something I try to get people to understand, is that what I love about instant pay programs is that instant pay programs, in my opinion, position a lot of people from beginners all the way up to experienced marketers to win. You know, from the person who they need to come in and they want to make money versus a person who they already have a business and they need cash flow to sustain their digital business. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Right. So see, and that's important. What Shin covered, guys, and it's not like, because sometimes, and right, bringing it back to the beginning before we get into that, sometimes when you tell people and you're really sharing with them how to create a sustainable online business, their mindset is not the right way. They'll think you're trying to trick them into wanting to join a whole bunch of different things, right? But it's a business, right? And so the thing that happens is what hurts most people is they'll run out of money, right? What stops most people? What makes people afraid? You can hear me clear, Sin?
Yeah, no, I had to mute somebody.
Okay, it's all good. Yeah, but you know what? Think about what makes people afraid. Sometimes they're thinking about that monthly fee if they don't make any money in their business, right? Another time, all of that learning curve that they have to go through anyway. So what stops people sometimes from even keeping their business going is when they run out of cash. So when you have a good cash flow business, it's something that you can position even as a front end offer. Because like I said, it's like the same way you market your business is the same. You have to get visitors anyway. So if you have a business, right, that you're growing, why not build a cash flow so that you can do more things? Pay for traffic, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you need to, you can take the time, even giving yourself more time to focus. Because sometimes if you're only in one business and it's something where it's a monthly fee, like with this, it's a whole monthly fee.
Right.
You need some time to focus, because you know, all right, if you earn that commission, you get it this day, and you'll have money aside for something. So you don't have to be in this rush mode, right? Like,
you
know what's wild too, Shin? It's like with those businesses, because this is why this business is cool too. It's like with those businesses where there's that monthly fee, people will have like 30 days later, right? But it's like their mindset, if they don't see results like in 3 days, their heart starts pumping like, oh no, I'm about to get billed everything tomorrow. Like I just got to do everything. And like, you know what I'm saying? And like being honest, when people cancel, because that's something too, when you quit on your dream, the only thing that happens is you have to go back to the life that you were trying to get away from. So it's better to just stay committed to that process to make it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy that I got this next to me, and I don't know, I mean, like, this is from my daughter. This is from having an internet business. You know what I'm saying? She got the matching shoes. We chill, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She takes over everything. I'm like, listen, she take over the living room. She be like, Daddy, listen, I want this new stuff. I'm taking over the living room. But that's the life, like, to be able to do that with your child.
Yep, rapid.
Where you want to. I see y'all go to the beach. I was like, oh, look at James at the beach with his baby.
Do that Sesame place. Yeah, it gets crazy. But, you know, it's possible for anybody. So it's like, even when you see the people getting results, for you guys watching, you know what I mean? We were all in that beginning position too. Like Shin said, she was watching my videos years ago when she was struggling. You know what I'm saying? And now look what she's
taking notes.
And guess what? You know what? And guys, I got the notepad too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to also learn from people that you see getting results, how they're doing it. Because a lot of times we're not hiding what we do. Like, people will ask me, yo, how are you getting traffic after they watch my YouTube video? Like, reverse engineer it. You watch my YouTube video. I did a YouTube. That's one way. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, so like it's possible. But it's, you know, I feel I'm getting all carried away. I'm like hyped.
No, that's what I love these. I love these interviews, and I love people sharing their stories, because, you know, it is about the energy. It's about people knowing that this is real, that real people are doing this, that real people are earning income, that real people are changing their lives, and that you can too if you take action and position yourself. So what do you like most about the $25 1-up program, besides, you know, of course, the income? Or if it's the income, what do you like most about it?
Honestly, and I'm keeping it real, I like the growing community. You know, I like the growing community. And I see where it's going, and just the simplicity of it, you know, having the done-for-you funnels. Now, if we're talking about even in the back office, having the done-for-you sales funnels, like a lot of people like using real-life examples. What makes most people, once again, want to quit a business, right? And this is important. If you don't know how to sell and you feel like you're recruiting, right? And then you're like, oh, man, I talked to a bunch of people and they all said no, right? And that gets you down. But if you market, there's certain ways where you market. When you have a done-for-you sales funnel, there's a difference between advertising, where you have a billboard up, where people can walk by. If they like it, they respond. If they don't, they keep walking by. But you don't have to feel rejected, right? Because there's a difference between a billboard or someone who's standing out there with flyers like, hey, you want my flyer? And people are like slapping it out your hand like, you know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know,
cold messaging people, well, you want my lotions, potions, and pills? Like, nah.
You know what I mean? So when you have a done-for-you funnel, you can really take that recruiting thing out of it when you learn how to market, because you're just putting your capture page in front of someone, or you know, when you follow a game plan, you're just following that plan that will lead people to a presentation that talks about your business for you, so you don't have to do it, right? Then if they don't join you right away, you have a follow-up that's going to follow up with them to bring them back. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that to help you. And then it's just growing. You see them adding more products in the back office. And just back to digital products, it's about taking the time to open those pages. You know, they're digital videos, and being honest, it's glamorous to see people waving the money, right? But sometimes people don't want to go through what it takes to get there, like watching a video if you feel it's boring. But it's not going to be boring. You know, it's not going to be boring when you know how to do that skill that's going to help you get the results you want. You know, and they're all back there. You know what I'm saying? So I like that too.
Awesome. And, you know, I agree with you, James. You know, that is one thing that I love as well, is what you're saying, the growing community. There's a sense of community that is in the larger $25 1-up program, and our own tribe, which is Boss Empire. You know, we've created a great tribe, a great community where we help support each other, and we're teaching people real marketing. Because here's my goal was, and I know James has the same goal, is we want to help people learn how the skill set of how to market online. Because once you learn that, you know, just like as I had to learn it, James had to learn, we had to learn it, right? Once you learn it, you can monetize anything. You can market multiple offers and have multiple streams coming in at any given time, just as James has done, just as I do, right? So it's a skill set that can pay you for a lifetime and multiple times over. So that's what we're excited about, people learning and cutting down the time, the learning curve, because we had to go through some struggle bus. You guys don't got to go through that. Yeah. So I guess you kind of already answered that one. So like, if somebody's on the fence though, what would you say to them about why they should get off the fence, take action and join $25 one-up? Why should they?
So like, let's just being honest. I know I'm saying just being honest, but I'm trying to come from a real place, and even I made a video kind of talking, and I'm not even trying to promote myself or nothing, but like in a real life situation, because everybody can learn from this, and the reality is, if someone's on the fence for it, a lot of times it's maybe because, all right, you don't know if you're going to make your money back or if this is going to work for you. But the one thing is, if you see it working for other people, it can work for you. You know what I mean? If they're taking action, it can work for you. You have to sometimes also look at the actions they're taking, you know what I mean? But it's possible that it can work for you. The other thing is, if you're in a situation where you want to change it, and you need to do something about it, right?
Wait, James, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, there was a little bit of delay. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
It's all good. And, I thank you guys for listening. I know I'm talking a lot, but it's like you have options. And I went through this. I'm not going to put my wife's, there's someone in our family that he was going through something where he was looking for a job, right? And I'm not knocking him. It's a real situation. But he had money and went and bought a bunch of nice clothes, right? And this was around the same time when I got started with this program. Right? A real life example. And see, there's no monthly fees. So it was like the same amount of money he spent on the sneakers, he could have been at a position where right there he was earning $125 commissions per sale, which means after 2 sales, he could have got 2 pair of those sneakers and been in a position, and been in a position where you could continue to earn. So in a real life example, I've earned over $1,000 with this program since that time, and he's reached out to my wife Dad, I need a job. I'm upset about it, and this is a real life situation where, a lot of people, being honest, they have the money, right? Can we keep it real? I'm in New York City, and I'm not going to say nothing wild, but there's a lot of people, and nobody's perfect, but people will have their habits, right? And it's you'll see people who have their habits come up with money to take care of their habits on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing it for that. But when it comes to somebody wanting to change their life, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to for somebody wanting to change their life, it's strange how they make excuses of no, I'm not going to do it, or I want my money back. Almost like, no, I want my money back to just waste it on a habit that's not going to change my life. You know what I mean? It's strange.
Or 125 is too much money. That's too much money. For what? To start a business? Okay.
Right. And then and just everybody, when you picture yourself as an entrepreneur, what do you picture, right? What do you picture? It's not the lottery ticket thing. Before I got online, when I pictured myself as a boss, you still picture yourself doing something that's work related. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's you can make it work for you. And these online businesses aren't as expensive as if you wanted to own a laundromat that's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars just to start. Or if you wanted to be a business owner that even had a bodega or one of those corner stores where you still have to pay thousands for your rent, you still need to get supplies, the chips, the food. People still have to buy it for you to make money. You know what I mean? If no one buys your stuff, you still have to pay rent every month. Yep. There's so much that goes into those offline businesses, that online businesses, you have a benefit. We're seeing people join businesses for less than $1,000 and make over $1,000 and feel comfortable that, you know what, if I do the right actions, I could keep making money. Like, where does that happen? And you're not judged. You could be a high school dropout. You could be a college dropout. You could be fresh out of jail. You could have just fight. Is there Jerome here? Jerome, you can sign up too, Jerome. Like, you know what I'm saying? And win. And win.
Hey, Jerome, you better call. You know wait, Tyrone, you better call.
I'm just playing, you know, I'm playing. No, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's that real. So everybody has a shot with having an online business, you know? And that's just the reality of it. Everybody has a shot, and you don't have to judge yourself neither, whoever you are. Because, like, let's say you feel a little like judgmental about how you look. There's probably someone who looks similar who will be inspired if they see you doing your thing, because they're waiting. You know, if you stutter, there's probably someone out there. There's probably a whole crew of people who only stutter who will only join you. You know what I mean? Like, so
I've seen people with six figures make six figures and they stutter and they got a lazy eye. It don't matter. Like, you just gotta put yourself out there.
Yeah, put yourself out there. Be yourself. And it's just about, and this is why I love this tribe and what Shin is doing with you guys. You know what I mean? And we're all in this together. But it's about teaching you those skill sets, because when you learn them. Another thing that's different with an online business and a job, like when you're at your job, keep it real, you have to sometimes pretend and be somebody you don't want to be, right? And if not, your money's on the line. But when you learn the skill sets to run an online business, you can be yourself. You can be whoever you want, you know? Now, hopefully you have a good heart and you want to help people, but it's really up to you to be however you want, like, because you know the skill sets and you can do the things you love. So, you know, that's what's really powerful about just staying committed and joining a business and knowing that things can happen. Because, you know, I know I'm rambling, but money doesn't come out of thin air. When people want to know, hey, why do I have to spend money to join a business? Where's the money going to come from? You know what I mean? And if you look at it like energy, you notice when people invest in like higher levels, and this is a sales pitch, but just thinking in a like form of energy. When people invest more, they're more committed because they're like, yo, that's a lot of energy right there. This better work. You know what I'm saying? When someone comes in like at the lower levels, and this is not like knocking that neither, it's just like tiptoeing, where if it doesn't work for them and they don't go as hard, they're like, all right, well, it didn't work. I'm just going to keep it moving. And the reality is you'll be sitting on something that can change your life at any moment that you start getting it right, because it's different than a job. You don't have to wait for somebody to give you a paycheck. You can start working it and make that paycheck. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's really.
You can create, like,
you can create
whatever paycheck you want.
Yep.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah. So, you know,
I think I asked you all the questions that I wanted to ask you, but I got one more for you. See, normally the way I end my presentation, see, when you got a boss on, they could do things that you ain't got to do. So normally when I do my calls, I end it by giving a quick, like, 2-minute overview of $25 one-up. Give people the quick gist of what $25 one-up is, so that they know what program we're talking about, that we're leveraging to change our life, create income from home, using our phones and our computers. Go ahead and share that with them if you can, James.
All right, guys. So what you have here is a digital, first off, it's a digital franchise type of business. All right. So it's a digital franchise. You have your digital products that will teach you internet marketing. They'll teach you the skill set. So remember, I'm using this book as an example. When you join this business, you didn't join thin air. All you got to do is click on your products and go through the material. And it's going to teach you things that you didn't know to help you grow your business. On top of that, you have the done for you automated system. So you have your business already done for you. So once you learn by going through the products, you already have the business to start working, earning the commissions. You know what I mean? On top of that, guys, you see the different levels of commissions you can earn. It's not just about the money, it's the education, but it's a great business to start with also, because it can take those fears away of that monthly auto ship where you have to worry about if you're going to pay every month. You know what I mean? And it's a great starter business. So, you know, that's the gist of it. Also, what I mentioned, instant pay business, right? Just the different business models. So that instant pay business model, and that's not to like hype it, but just in the reality, because there's different kind of business models. You may join a business, or you may be in a business right now where if you earn a commission today, you're still not going to get it until a week and a half from now or 2 weeks. Or you may be in a business where you bust your behind, you earn commissions, and you got to wait for a full month, because there's companies like that too, you know. But this is, you know, this is something where when you earn that commission, you have access to it right away, you know. So it's a strong emergency type of business too, you know.
Yeah. You know? Man, that was great. Thank you, James. You gave all the nuts and bolts, and just really just share some realness about marketing, the freedom that, you know, digital marketing can create, and really how you can just leverage social media and just create whatever economy you want for yourself. So I just want to thank you for taking time out. I know your baby give me my daddy back right now.
I want to come in the room and turn everything on. So, you know, TV, radio, iPod, just go crazy for this song.
But I just want to thank you so much for taking some time out and sharing your story with everyone who's on here. I want to thank everyone who hopped on tonight to hear James' story. And we do stories like this. We share this program every single Wednesday. Normally we do it at 8 p.m., but I moved it today to 9 p.m. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday, bossempire.info. We are here, and we are showing you the power of this program and how it works. So here's what I want you to do next. When you hop off this call, whoever invited you to this call, I want you to get back to them. Do not delay. Do not, you know, hesitate, because guys, this is like a small investment to be able to change your financial future, to be able to create whatever you want. You know, this month alone, I've brought in almost $6,000+ from just this income stream, right? James is bossing up, Ashan just bossing up, Carlin. I mean, I could keep going. My team is duplicating over here in Boss Empire because we're following the simple blueprint. We plug people in, we help them get started, they position themselves where they want to earn, and then they start bringing in those commissions. Yeah. So, you know, for me to go from teaching and my net income, taxes, whatever, and then by the time student loans came out, I was bringing home basically about $2,800 a month. I made that in a week. So this program, for it to be a one-time investment program, you can create whatever income that you want. Now, in our tribe, you do have to position yourself at platinum or higher to partner with us, because this Boss Empire is a league of boss. We are a tribe of bosses. We are about helping people create true economic you know, change their economy using this program. And it starts at platinum, because we don't want you to get no chump change commissions. We want you to get life-changing commissions. Yeah. All right. And to know what to do, which is we take out all the I don't know what to do. We plug you into a tribe, we give you a blueprint, and we all work. Ooh. See, real time, y'all. We all work together for us to create this economy that we want for ourselves. So anyways, that said, thank you for hopping on tonight. Get back to whoever invited you tonight. Lock in your spot with that person and have them give you your blueprint so that you can go ahead and start creating the commissions that you want for yourself. Good night, everybody.
All right, peace.